Chunwan Kong, which I'm sorry for butchering your name probably. If you were to challenge for the world record on a game, which game is it most likely to be? I am a sucker for black box games, so it would be like a Duck Hunt or a Mario Brothers or a Donkey Kong or something like that. Something where high scores really mattered. You know, like in the early 80s when there was a lot of high score competition. The Donkey Kong one is always fun to do. I always find myself doing that, or Miss Pac-Man, or Galaga. You know, whenever I hang out with some of my friends, like Jay, he's a competitive guy. He killed me at Duck Hunt and everybody else at Too Many Games. He was up there for at least a good 20 minutes playing, and I gave up. Next question! Anthony Demasi, which I'm sure I butchered your name too, says, don't you think the irate gamer is kind of like a cross between AVGN and Biff from Back to the Future? Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. I do see the Biff thing. AVGN not so much as far as looks go, but yeah. And I didn't know people were still talking about the irate gamer. No offense, not trying to say he's not relevant, but come on. That's kind of weird to be reading comments about him. Next question! Stephen Pevy, ask, what video game related show was your favorite as a kid? Dude, Captain N, all the way. That was like the show to watch. I was so pissed when that show would come on and it was time for me to go to school. Like, right when it started, that was time for me to leave for school. I never got to watch it. Sucks. Next question! Dan Sprouse asks, if Cat allowed you to wrestle her, would you do it? Oh man. There's a lot of things I would do to Cat if she allowed me to. Just saying. Take her for a walk, read a book to her, cook her dinner. Next question! James Daniel asks, do you collect for the Sega Dreamcast? I do have a Dreamcast. Do I collect? Not exactly. I find it hard to collect for multiple systems, and I always find my main focus for the NES and Atari, but I mean, I'm always open for a Sega Dreamcast game if I find one for a good enough price, or if somebody's just willing to, you know, provide me one by snail mail for free. No.